When the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trend shaking the screens, to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle, to businesses behind the spot. My name is Jessica Danso. Join me as we unravel trending stories that will have you gasping and asking, what, why, when? Let us get you plugged in as we navigate the hottest stories, the latest trending gossips, the voices that inspire, and the moments that defines our time. This is Hot Vibe, where trend meets substance and stories come to life. Only on KTV. Stay tuned because when the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trend shaking the screens, to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle, to businesses behind the spot. My name is Jessica Danso. Join me as we unravel trending stories that will have you gasping and asking, what, why, when? Let us get you plugged in as we navigate the hottest stories, the latest trending gossips, the voices that inspire, and the moments that defines our time. This is Hot Vibe, where trend meets substance and stories come to life. Only on KTV. Stay tuned because when the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trend shaking the screens, to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle, to businesses behind the spot. My name is Jessica Danso. Join me as we unravel trending stories that will have you gasping and asking, what, why, when? Let us get you plugged in as we navigate the hottest stories, the latest trending gossips, the voices that inspire, and the moments that defines our time. This is Hot Vibe, where trend meets substance and stories come to life. Only on KTV. Stay tuned because when the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trend shaking the screens, to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle, to businesses behind the spot. My name is Jessica Danso. Join me as we unravel trending stories that will have you gasping and asking, what, why, when? Let us get you plugged in as we navigate the hottest stories, the latest trending gossips, the voices that inspire, and the moments that defines our time. This is Hot Vibe, where trend meets substance and stories come to life. Only on KTV. Stay tuned because when the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trend shaking the screens, to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle, to businesses behind the spot. My name is Jessica Danso. Join me as we unravel trending stories that will have you gasping and asking, what, why, when? Let us get you plugged in as we navigate the hottest stories, the latest trending gossips, the voices that inspire, and the moments that defines our time. This is Hot Vibe, where trend meets substance and stories come to life. Only on KTV. Stay tuned because when the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trend shaking the screens, to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle, to businesses behind the spot. My name is Jessica Danso. Join me as we unravel trending stories that will have you gasping and asking, what, why, when? Let us get you plugged in as we navigate the hottest stories, the latest trending gossips, the voices that inspire, and the moments that defines our time. This is Hot Vibe, where trend meets substance and stories come to life. Only on KTV. Stay tuned because when the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trend shaking the screens, to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle, to businesses behind the spot. My name is Jessica Danso. Join me as we unravel trending stories that will have you gasping and asking, what, why, when? Let us get you plugged in as we navigate the hottest stories, the latest trending gossips, the voices that inspire, and the moments that defines our time. This is Hot Vibe, where trend meets substance and stories come to life. Only on KTV. Stay tuned because when the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trends shaking the screens to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle to businesses behind the spot. My name is JESSICA DANSO. Join me as we unravel trending.
Global Fund claim that they are giving support to Ghana AIDS Commission.
Okay.
And what is supposed to be the umbrella reason why they are supporting Ghana AIDS Commission? HIV prevention. Meanwhile, we have evidence of Ghana AIDS Commission officers meeting with pro-LGBTQ groups and giving them lubricants. So if Ghana AIDS Commission is supposed to fight HIV, why are you giving lubricants for men to have anal sex with men? And the excuse that they give, and the excuse that is given is that These are people who already have HIV, and so they want them to not spread it, so they are giving them lubricants. That in itself is an activity that continues to perpetrate anal sex between men. So please, we will not open the window for anybody to bring any money for public health or anything. If they really want to fund public health, they should go and give maternal beds for women who do not have beds for delivery, not for anything relative or related to this one. This one won't open the door. No, no.
I'm sorry for the technical inconvenience. So, Assembly Niane says Sam George and TRCS. I think in Ghana is commission. I got to lubricants for pro LGBTQ plus leaders or groups, and like said they are trying to combat HIV/AIDS, but it doesn't make sense. What is the umbrella reason? They say and they are there and this thing could have been extended to the maternal care side so that the care there is going to help. So there will be corner says sebi okowa waba fie na ade papa and then esi or na mama ne papa ni nia ene bani nia befia sumdwe, because sometimes some of the hospitals they do not have these facilities that are helping them with the maternal care. Obi kwa say that akola ne o mama ni na be hwere mo nkwa ana say akola ne beba mama namba ana say mama ne beba na akola namba. So the money or the investment that was put into distributing the lubricants, and say what's the use? Because it's a strong advocate for the anti-LGBTQ plus bill. Ghana for so air catcher and says what they campaign there, we are waiting for you to initiate the bill, the anti-LGBTQ bill. No, so this has also said it should be prioritized issue. And earlier I said I have with me a very wonderful guest, and this is a very educative session right here on Hot Vibes. Every day has been entertaining and educative, but today we are moving on to the marine sector. Share marine protected area Omode Abba Cape 3 Points our western region. Now should say how is it going to benefit us as Ghanaians, and I said the fishery sector as a whole. So I have with me a very young and very handsome gentleman. As we've gone for the first story, Memma will introducing home. No introducing whom we are. What questions be? Feel free. I mean, share it. Share live for Facebook and also YouTuber. Just share the questions. Questions will hold and for what the try later or now share no my man. But if you have any questions about the topic we are going to discuss today, feel free to share it with us. So thank you very much for honoring our invitation.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay. Yeah. Please, Masha for a show, can you bless us with an introduction of yourself?
My name is Justice Yeboah. I am a marine ecologist by profession. I'm a strong enthusiast, environmental enthusiast, and I'm a founder and a director of a non-profit organization in Central Region called Clean Coast. Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm getting it clearly, your main focus is on the environment, basically the ocean, the marine sector.
Exactly.
Okay, so maybe you have to question if I can wait later on. So today we are highlighting on Ghana's first marine protected area, and we are honored to have you as our guest here. Obi Bisa say, what at all is marine protected area, or what do you mean by marine protected areas?
Okay, so by purpose of education, a marine protected area is a legally designated area in the ocean to allow fish stocks to recover and replenish. Yeah, so that's in simple terms. It's an area in the ocean that has been set aside, that it's protected so no one goes there, or it is actually regulated so that the fish stocks can go there and then recover.
I have a question from your answer.
Great.
You are saying that it's a place for the fish to go and recover.
Yeah.
What about the other side? So why would you particularly choose this is a protected area? Because Enamne will be
great. That's a brilliant question. So like we are saying, Enamne will be so that means anywhere at all, fisher folks can actually go there and then harvest fish. But then in terms of sustainability and conservation, it is actually in the right direction that we have a space there. In human sense, okay, when we say a place is a sanctuary, it means that even if you are being pursued by enemies and all that, you can go there and hide and then seek refuge. Okay, so it's just good in the sense that in the ocean we can have a place where the marine stock or the fishes can actually go there and hide and recover. You get? Do you get
yes,
me?
Please. Yes,
great,
please.
great.
So that's where they recover. It's more like a hospital for the marine.
Absolutely.
So it's more like marine protected areas are hospitals.
Not in that. So in the sense of, when you go to the hospital, it means you are not well. Okay.
Okay.
So if the fishes experience danger and all that, and they can actually go to a place, a safe haven, where they know that this side, human attackers or human beings can't come and then attack us or harvest us. Then, in that sense, I'll use your words, it's a hospital for them.
Okay. So more like a sanctuary for the animals.
Exactly.
So right now, we are focusing on the marine protected areas that we currently have in Ghana. That's just one as it is, but why is it one bay? How long has the initiative gone on that we just have one?
That's a good question. So this is actually a major milestone because the discussion on establishing a marine protected area has gone on for over 2 decades. Ghana actually always wanted to have it because the science has shown that our fish stocks are dwindling. Okay, so and we are thinking of management initiatives. So not long ago we initiated a closed season. We have other regulations like the regulation of fish net size and all that. So having a marine protected area has been in the discussion for a very long time, for like I mentioned, over 2 decades, where scientists, educational professors and all that have been talking and making noise about the need to establish a marine protected area.
Yeah. Okay. So I get it now. Yeah. So we would ask, what is the primary aim for setting it up at the Cape 3 Points?
I'll talk about 3 goals, okay? The 3 primary goals for establishing a marine protected area is to help fish stocks, declining fish stocks, to restore. Also, we set up a marine protected area to support climate resilience and coastal protection. And the 3rd one is to help restore critical marine habitats or ecosystems.
Okay.
Yeah.
So looking at it, you are trying to let it restore. With that, you'll be able to restore marine ecosystems. Yeah. And we are looking at how is it going to come back to the overfishing in our various coasts, because sometimes, even as you said, the establishment of the closed season, we have people actually going to see na anajo normal the torchlight and nam epunimu air fishing, and we know say enam there chise we hu kanea obe mo be dwania but I say mo hu nam. So how is the marine protected area going to address the issue on overfishing? Okay,
that's a good question. So as you are rightly saying, the overfishing is a problem, okay? And the science has shown that our fish stocks are beyond sustainable levels, meaning it's going. And these problems, like you mentioned, overfishing, is going on. So that's why there's a need to actually establish a marine protected area.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I want to say we have pollution. And we have a whole lot, dynamite fishing, and aside from overfishing. But I want to make this clear. Is the dynamite fishing the same as overfishing, or is different things?
So I'll say dynamite fishing is an irresponsible method of fishing, okay, where people use dynamite, not just dynamite. Some use carbide and then DDT and all that. So they are all responsible forms of overfishing. Okay. But then the next one, the second one,
the overfishing.
The overfishing in its normal sense is just fishing beyond what you are. So you are catching the adult fishes, you are catching the juveniles as well. Even in your own home, if you are rearing chicken, you ensure that you are not going to feed on the day-old chicks. You get the older ones. But then overfishing here, we are catching everything that we get in the ocean. Okay, yeah.
Inti Ashafo Samu Shemi and he has actually shown a light on a pressing issue here. okwa bonten say okoto na ma hu say nam ni bi wo ye nkola nketen yo naturally ye wonam bi wo ho munya akese omo de omo de ano no ye fa say maybe red fish say friend red pandora said and we have this very very big fishes wo ho now if you do be sometimes I go to the harbor side obeko na mackerel see nketen ena omachi and I want to say something say ya come market ni yakoto ne sa na isan say ye penny bebre ni ntia no ana ye den ye koje and this is also a form of overfishing this is also a form of overfishing to say me unimo obi na say okopo anase bibisa na aya aka kire ne say se ni aya akokọ owo aye twen na ne ba no enyi ansa na be ye penny ansa na ye di no sa so na e affect enam e wonsuo no me say apo ne da ho dan tire bia na enam gumo sisi a galamse no nyama na ye nti pianam ni akwa echi we did a couple of interviews it's not part of this but personally realized that they were telling us say enam sisi a no akwa echi because so omukwa abonten so omukwa kwachinam na enam ni akwa echi aye say we nipa na wote efie na de bia ye gbo nwisi egu so say you move and the more you move no kanwa obeko anase ye bubu dan ye benwa so I think that because the conditions are not favorable for the fishes, that's the reason why this is happening as well. Exactly. So as you stated 3 reasons why the primary goes for the marine protected area. Can you expand and elaborate the primary reasons for us?
Okay. So with the first one, and to help rebuild critical or protect critical marine ecosystems. So ecosystems such as mangrove, coral reefs, all of these play a very important role in helping fish stocks recover. So they serve as breeding sites and all that. So establishing a marine protected area at Cape 3 Points where we have all these ecosystems over there will actually help these ecosystems to recover because they are depleting. People are cutting the mangroves, the coral reefs due to pollution and all that they are destroying. So establishing a marine protected area where people their access is limited will actually help them recover. That's the first one. The second one I mentioned that it helps ensures coastal protection and climate resilience. So you see this ecosystem like the mangrove, for instance, they serve as protection for coastal erosion and then all this. Tsunamis and the rest. So when you take an ecosystem like the mangrove, you see their root systems, they form something like an interconnection, form like a mesh where it serves as a buffer. So if the pressure from the ocean, the waves are coming, it actually protects them. So it protects coastal communities from being destroyed by this coastal waves and then strong tides and all that.
Now, me too for ni wa come off na ayo monti asi. Ara moje ho say. Nti o say obubum na won say yan hyedante brofo pan no ya ye den ya ti asi. Ye krom kasa no twi ni bia na fantina so that you elaborate in that language.
Okay, so I'll try and
Into what come you no.
One is to restore fish stocks. Okay. So anyone loves a happy home. Okay, so if fishes realize that there is a marine protected area, an area that is out of stock or has restricted access to humans, they will eventually go there. And when they go there, they spawn over there, spawning as you understand? And then they help grow. And then when they grow, there's something we call a spill-off effect. Then they move to the bigger environment, the places that are not protected, because eventually they have to move from
one place to
one place. So when they move over there, now the fish stocks that are declining, they actually go, and then people and then the fisher folks get access to harvest them.
Okay, thank you very much. Inti ebusia for only actually 3 primary goals. First one, no, I say to address the the declining fisheries, overfishing and the second one, no, coastal resilience. Yeah, coastal resilience. I mean, from what I understood from what he said, and they say yeah, what in Drebia or more yempona no se muhu. Yeah, come mangrove. One says offer elmina quine so kwa. One say pono baby rocky shore no one no. So how chronic friend is so we nkro na me
kakum the kakum
kakum estuary no ebi mu frɛ ne iture wodu iture a won say wo hwɛ onsa nimfa so a ndua bi esisi ho ne ade sandua no e na efrɛ omo mangrove na omo boa say ebe prevent say bia epo no eba bebre a emba mbedwiri ho asase no edan esisi ho ne ade no won say okọ omo root na ya kwa excursion Wono mano enko excursion na munko hwe sendua we so that the children will start learning from the very young age because you see I know cause some communities mu a eno no mu twitwa de ye ndua bi mu twitwa de ye dan ade nti omo se no de aya antate enwe enwanwe but ebusuafo saa ndua no na ebo ye ho ban nsuo jiri sisi epo ne ka so oje ne ho no ojiri a na se ndua yi sisi ho a ye na ye wo ye ni na ye ko. It is what say abuna we yesi wa ha obekom na they don't even have those kind of trees around. Intel crepe na nsu yira na afom ni na epu ni yira na afom ni na ne ade. So these things are preventing coastal erosion. Say ya go land erosion e say nsuo ne to na edwiri. Coastal erosion ye epo ne de no. So oba na so di mirika aba na ndua no esan so mu root na ye wentu na age effect no before it even reaches at so oni mo bi aka che ne se mesre no se ndua no mo mbu mfenye dua mo mbu mfanto na eno ana ebo mo tepo no ho no ho bai. So we'll go for a quick break ye ko ba ye betua nsembisa ne so if you have any questions or asembisa person bisa e fan some more kind ni ho a just text comment in the comment section na ya ba me bisano and we are available for advertisements. That one I'll tell you over and over again. Opeso promoting with event, opeso promoting one drum and I say bisa now we are available. You can contact us on WhatsApp and I say call our number here we screen is so 0544 737 663 and I say 0209 781 787-179. Mebo biom 0544 737 663 and I say 0209 787-179. So these are our contact info. Say opeso promote event and I say what documentary be opeso you shooting mouth and I said there is an educational program going on opeso ye be fan ye de tre amana amano mususua baby free wa ya wa ha enye njom keke enye advertisement keke bibia ohia bia o de friend and I say what's happening ebe mu a be den ye be. So we'll go for a quick break. You can break in the bar. Yeah, the ensembisa no ebetua. So don't go anywhere and stay tuned.
Hotel, richly invited, comfortably yours.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, this is Hot Vibes right here on Cape TV, and I am your host Jessica Danso, or you can call me Jada for short. So today we are focusing on the marine protected area. I established here we Cape 3 points. Near marine protected area. A man fan say you bubu muna say be our catcher, colakacha and say, enam I won't you mo hospital. Adentia honum no mo konom kodwo mo ahome hom no mo kokotu nkosua hom no mo ko ekowo na honum kra na isan so ye excursion area mama emwe ensuo mu na madentia hu se ye wo dolphins any whales ni ade e ba hoside e be visit o honum na ye excursion education hospital area ema enam se na ye nipa no ye hia baby a wo se ye dwo ya ho me se de bia omo tan so se omo peya nipa obi ye fa say maybe we have some big entity out there that wants to come after we human being na de bia because we are the source of food de bia na ye che wonyimu wo sha de bia na ye che a ye di na se ye bepe baby akwadwo ya ho me wo nti enam so sa se na de bia ye de enum ye de nti ye konsume ye kope na ma wi omo so se ndia e wo se ye pe baby ne ye wo na ye tumi nya na edom bebre na se me kwa me ba no etumi ayi den ano so awo na ya se ye den enhye nti enam no so se omo pe baby ayi den ahome e na omo ahwedi na omo se ndia ye mo baby nhome. So right now the marine protected area is there to protect our fisheries, to prevent overfishing, to establish coastal resilience, to promote it, and also address certain issues surrounding the marine environment. So I have with me Mr. Justice Yeboah, a marine ecologist. This young man with me, Mosha, say, in dress and a crutch, say, on any packets. So we have a comment from Fahimat Muhammad. I see you are doing a great job. You should keep it up. It's your comment for comments needs to me. If you want to tell him that he's doing something good, if you have questions, answer what question one out of more. If you want to tell him as the discussion is going on, yeah, be a free and make sure say comment say why. So we'll continue with the questions. Okay. So what are some of the opportunities you see for alternative livelihood, especially in the economic development of the people around those marine protected areas? I believe, say, you won't call for a side. This is here now, acquire marine protected area, no. They are not supposed to fish around that area. People are fishing there, but since it has become a protected area, no. So what are the alternatives in terms of economic, in terms of work for those people?
Great question. So in respect of livelihood, okay, so let me be honest. When people hear of a marine protected area, okay, they will actually be like, okay, so you are going to restrict my access to fishes, and they are going to. So it's very important to acknowledge that they are going to be hurt by it. But then it's very important to also ensure that you're educating them to know that it's a sustainable measure. Sustainability means the judicious use of available resources now so that future generation will not be at risk. Okay, so you actually make them understand that now their livelihoods, because if I always go to fish at this area and you're telling me not to go, it means you are restricting my livelihood. But then they should be sure to know that with the establishment of a marine protected area, it's not just a legal framework where the restrictions are there, but then for any marine protected area to actually succeed, it involves community engagement, okay? So there's stakeholder engagement. So before it was established, there were some lead organizations like Mpuano. They actually went on to do community engagement and all that. So as part of that, in the spirit of livelihood, we have skills training, we have alternative livelihood like basketry, bead making and all that. I'm sure all of this will go on there. But then it's also very important to note that it is now that we are restricting, but then in the near future, where the fish stocks actually replenish, they actually come in, and then in the future we get more fish to catch. So in simple terms, it's like we are giving the ocean the chance to recover so that we can actually fish in the future.
In the future. So this year, no, I say, yeah, ma epona eda ho kakraka no. And say mu na men down. E mu na betumi asa. Se ejidio ye mu na betumi asa de nti a say, omo wona se ye ntwen na omo nye akese na se ye kwotwe omo a. Onim se nipa de say, yemfa say let's take human beings for example. Say enketwa ne nkwa se bita frache o ewu a empenifo na aka no o muntumi nwu biom no mo so na obewu na say asin right then ahye. So that applies, same applies to the fishes too as well. So nti say ye chi enkola no eni empenifo ni ni a one empenifo ni hu a eni hu mba bewo two enkola no kra na nke wo say omunyi no mbewo hye empenifo na anim no so asin atwe omo. Inti abane sa na you realize say sisi a no wokọ ye mu a nyama bi a na first ni etumechi no na mbi wo ho first ni etumechi ba sisi a wokọ epunimu a ebi ni mu biom they've gone extinct And so I retire you. Ya chill one if you almost want to me because at the rate at which more chi and I'm no, it's not the same rate at which the fishes are producing.
Exactly.
In the event say bia and I'm no, I will buy say 1,000.
Yeah.
That 1,000 now I know. We have predators inside, and now one wants to feed you and I'm so.
Perfect.
And I also need payers to feed you and I'm so. They say, you want more fishes na wom no mu feed you and kwala so no. Echi be say 40%. Na ye nipa no kwachi be say 50%, aka 10%.
Yeah.
That 10% the more hin betumi ania be ye penny. Ebi mu wu. E mo hin betumi ania be ye penny a betumi aka say bia. Say ni na nansi ebetumi achi omo but sa ata no kra how shall we so woni na na yemba be what if say 10 e ka na yemba ma and ansem any ebe can so it's on my side.
Yeah.
In my point of view, Mecca say it's a very good thing that has been established, a very great establishment to help us with the individuals. And when say say or na me question number. To see understand say yes hand to me but since there is an alternative for them that nyankopon ase. So right now how are you making sure say you have stakeholders in the community contributing to the success of it? Because if I establish a few 5-10 years me ko ye na fidi enko anima na fidi obia start say omo fish we sense we hu say nam na wo side no adoso. What are you putting in place for this to be a success for the next generations and the generations to come?
Okay, so first of all, it's actually a government establishment, okay? And then with any initiative, okay, for it to succeed, like I mentioned, you actually have to engage or involve the community members, let them own the initiative to feel that they are part of a good movement, okay? So in the spirit of ensuring its sustainability, after you have involved these community members, they actually even serve as watchdogs, okay? So when they realize, okay, there's a no-go area and then maybe kwesi eko honoma kochinama, kojobe de ebe kwa kachire ayinfo no say, oh, kwesi ko honoma nti yenya ne den, mumu yenhwe no. And also there should be punishment to serve as to deter people from doing that, okay? And there should be offenses. There should be fines to the offense. So when people go there and then they fish, they should be fined. They should serve as an example to people who will go there to actually do what they're not supposed to do over there. Notwithstanding, we should not just that, but we should also look at other initiatives or any other management. We should stop open defecation. We should stop pollution. Like heavy metal pollution from plastic the illegal mining. That's
plastic pollution.
I have a soft spot for plastic. So when you mention plastic, we will actually divert from this.
Messi, ube kopo na no pa na bola gu emu be say 90% ye plastic. Na me dey me say ye plastic nkrofo na nam na omo fofa na ye dey aye regeneration say recycle na ye dey aye buckets ni ade na bucket ni so say aye recycle na dey aye ade fofo be hu na be plastic kakraka no na be da ni kitikiti be something small that doesn't even affect the environment any longer. E mefa fossil lagoon for example. Ye ni na ye nam kwan so bakem. Zie ye hu baka na e da honom no. Emu wura bebrebe and we fish from there too as well.
Yeah.
Tilapia say wo mu kura to me ni. Ese when you why say na ayem periwanyin when yin awo. Esa say me ayesa na me can. That's what I say. It's teenage pregnancy because the fish is like this. You open it not in kosua anymore. Because the conditions are not are not favorable. So I believe that if measures are being put in place for the success of it there, and then may I say, and Obi Abe comment here, friend Muhammad Mutari, say big up to Justice Yeboah, aka Aquabongo, please. To him, aka Aquabongo, he is watching you live from Amasaman, Greater Accra. So big ups to you. Your fans are out there. As a fans and as a family and as a friends.
That's a very great family member.
Oh, okay. We thank you very much for your comments, Mr. Muhammad Mutaru and Fahimat Muhammad. We thank you very much for your comments. If you keep the comments coming in, say, "Opesa promote like you want whatever you want to ask." Oh, this is a pressing issue in our country. I say, when you keep coast happy. You keep close up. Utume kopan, utepona no na we enjoy popan na behu na rubbish tuntumbi and na waves ni mu base ya na ma musu miti you are there go dey kra na ye and nipa ye begu ewiase ni mu ani ase bibia na se eden coming to nipa begu wiase mu ani ase bibia no with these marine protected areas, once you're establishing it, we have issues, pressing issues like Galamsey. Oko pro any say Watalia Ushi. And this year, Cape Coast is losing about 75% of our water. We are losing a lot. This year, who could be with tap water crowding near brown? Mankasa mikoye tiu. Because be tap water, and then it smells like metal and warm. But then when you approach people or when you try to educate people about it, someone can say sika wom into no more no. Now at the end of the day, they say sika wom nas ye nas ye nzo ne ye be bra. Pacho, since you are marine ecologist, metoma. What is some of the advice you are going to give to us? What is some said my chef where show advice but you we bubu mama and now they are coaching me at youth here we per quick money. Okay. Okay. That's your one you know. You don't so So please can you share with us?
All right. So in the area of illegal mining activities, Galamsey, okay. So the question has always been, or the debate has always been that should we choose economic growth over environmental sustainability? So you are saying people are getting inkofunye sika or munti that they are still doing. But then the problem, okay, the danger is that you see the impact of these pollutants are not visibly when somebody is working and then there's plastic or heavy metal in the person, you don't have microscopic eyes to see, so you think it's no problem. But then there are actually researches that are going on that are showing. So I think what we need to do is that all mainstream media should actually allow this. Okay, let me throw this scenario. Recently, there was a research in Italy, okay, by a science professor, on the placenta. And could you believe that they found the plastics as far as in the placenta? And so the placenta is actually the place where life begins. Absolutely. So fetal development goes on there. So it means before you even take your first breath, you've already been exposed to pollutants. So that's how serious it is. Okay. And these are causing issues like mental health issues. You have people behaving weirdly and all that. Science is showing that all these pollutants that we are being exposed to are causing this. So if we allowed these problems enough, it's going to actually create more awareness. So people know that, okay, I can actually go here and get money. But if my quest of getting money is going to pollute the same environment where if I get the money I will enjoy, then there should be, what do you call it, a balance over there. So then what should I do? Then let me use the proper means of mining or doing the right thing. Or even if it is just, what do you call it, educating people and then being an activist or whatever, it can actually go in the right direction to help, okay? So not just the economic benefits, but let's look at our future. And the problem is that the government actually needs to, what do you call it, beef up the
some of them on 94.
When
you say on the almost Valentin boots like a siap and all this for my better say brow a civil money pie there at Yanka. So let me read a comment and then we continue from Tyrone Spio Abeidu or Jessica Danso, one of the finest in the oh thank you. I'm flattered. Thank you very much. So we will continue. Oh, Spill, thank you very much. I'm flattered. So with this plastic pollution thing going down to the placenta, we should be more educative about it. We have heavy metals is we are absolutely. I won't show you you won't call and call and say what catch want to fear crown on and I go for diagram could run so you say Urudu. I could remove say could run in no more say could run in here. Making I know said that river brother. We have kids going in there to play. We have teenagers going in there to play. But when the seniors in what the year Adriano crying there and yeah, so the prayer. I won't say what quite when you scarce but you are using the wrong way to do it. And at the end of the day, the evidence is showing. Illegal mining you say. A one na started to be. Maybe a way kids way be. You never was like a crack canala. At time we have to import water. This year cool 12 Ghana cedis. Cool.
Yeah, that's the problem. I
bet 12 Ghana cedis. What we have to do is that they end up increasing the bill. And as you see, Ghana Water Company say, sika omudi kom ede purify insuo no kra no e wo soro. Nti sika kom wo soro na say wo de wo sika ni brenti what the yes are the name is which kind of message are you giving out there? So we the Ghanaians, Matimasumwa, and Marino, be especially say about Bekasanti, was you say what we are doing, the illegal mining in India, who were banners, Ejuma or Maimu, Yamianim Ukraine, say you, but sometimes to be an entrepreneur, and can say a shot, Ejuma, say, maybe I change her mind, Ejuma Beba. And yes, I mind dear Juma near DHO. One cousin would know what area Mudina, or shall not be called area anymore, Bibi Niwa. Then, oh, Pesca, your investment, how they are started. Ebiana drugstore, Oben Nantia coffee, basically, Hakot town, and son of Benya drugstore. Oh, Ebiam the drugstore seeing Fia, Ebeboa. And as Ebiam started, Ebian Tumbi Ebeboa. Pure water, and as Bibisa, there is job in the country, but people are looking for the easy way out. Sometimes that's what I see. Yeah. And that easy way out will not only affect you, it's going to affect a whole lot.
Exactly.
It's going to affect a whole lot. So with that being said, we will go with another question before we move on. You say a government sector is in charge. Which government sector per se?
So the Fisheries Commission, yeah.
Why the Fisheries Commission? Why? So, because we have other organizations that look at the environment, and why the Fisheries Commission being in charge of this one?
So not necessarily that, but what I mean is that we have so many agencies that it's a national something, okay? So we have the Fisheries Commission, we have the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, we have all that agencies, and we have even NGOs, like I mentioned, the Hempuano, we have Clean Coast, My Clean Coast is also playing a role. So everyone is actually involved. This is a national agenda, so everyone is involved. But then the establishment was actually done by Her Excellency Professor Gina Nopotu-Adjuma at the Cape 3 Points.
Okay, thank you very much. Today I want to say thank you very much for this insightful interview. Me jidi say my chef for ended the yesuya de pa afa ye pokakrakeya eda ye kosi so akra fiti akra be se nko takra di ni na pokakrakeya wo hwe ebusuya fa wo say yanye dia enya po ne keke o nsu tini nkitinkiti ni nia etene kogwa punimu nti e bia wo ye say illegal mining ye wo sansu tini kitikiti we mu ni nia kowrim egu punimu na ye ha enam na egu mu ne enam yi so an ye we na ye hanya. So we have a message from Grace Abba Araba, let me mention the name, Grace Araba Kwansima. She is saying that a huge thank you to my sweet one for making my birthday extra special. The post and everything, we thank Cape TV a lot, and we have a birthday wish that is from Anthony AJ to Agnes AJ. Me pacho moye entafo na me de baby sa Anthony ne Agnes moye entafo na MC obetimi dey flyer no ato her. We want to wish a very big happy birthday to Miss Agnes AJ MC Ampacho. Me chen let us look at her beauty. Me wish sa na ya me share ahofen say we are blessing you all with that ahofen. So what birthday wish be a wishing, and whilst he's getting ready, I want to ask you, sir, do you have any upcoming projects underway now?
Oh, okay. So you mean personally?
Yeah, personally in your organization.
So I mentioned I'm the founder and the director of Clean Coast, which is a non-profit organization over here. But then our primary focus is on plastic pollution. Okay, so we go to coastal communities, we educate them on the need to actually keep the environment clean. But then our focus is on plastics. So what we are doing now is that we go to these coastal communities, we actually buy plastics from them, bottled, the sachet water, we buy from them, and then we take it to, we have partners who recycle these products. They recycle them into plastic chairs, plastic tables, waste bins. Then we give them back to these coastal communities to use, and they feel happy to get what they are because apart from the financial benefits, they are also seeing the benefits of getting plastic chairs, waste bins, and all that. Yeah.
Okay. So so you've heard the project that is coming on. So I hope, sir, can others contribute to it as well? Biana obi per se or buana or kahon, so that we promote this thing. Onipakono, if the person is interested.
Oh yeah.
Can you share your like maybe a contact or
Yeah,
a
so,
social media handle?
Our website, our official website is www.cleancoast.com. We are on almost all social media handles. Clean Coast on Instagram, and then the official website. And on my personal pages too, I do promote these stuff. So on Instagram, I'm Justice_Bongo. On Facebook, Justice Yeboah. On Twitter, I am Justice Yeboah. On LinkedIn, I'm Justice Yeboah. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. What comments be or YouTube? From Ghana Boy Worldwide, or say very educational. Dr. Justice, I see you. Much love from is it Quinto? Maboni Diana. I don't know. It's CHWINTO. And then we have him again saying, God bless you. And then great interview. We also have Doc Kachiwai na nyamu power choice chi na me de ma boss obi say I dey ababe boss. So I want MC Ampacho for birthday ni to say this one there is very crucial. Obi di na wode was say celebrated and say Cape TV e ka say ne mo na ha. So happy +1 from Anthony J to Agnes J. Say Nyankopon inshallah baby as you enjoy your birthday today, may the good Lord continue to bless you. We from Cape TV team, Mr. Justice so wishing Anna.
Oh yeah.
So Mr. Justice Yeboah also always show Agnes. So and then your birthday they are grand. God bless you very much, and then continue to be great. Cheers to more wealth, more happiness in life, and good health. So this has been Cape TV. So what per se what birthday wishes? Bia what per se oh yeah. Now why they what sending a message, the information. No, it's also. Do you have any final remarks you would have to go there before I close?
Yeah. So in the spirit of this marine protected area that we are discussing, okay. So Ghana has always been on the front of great initiatives and all that. So this has been been long overdue to do, but then it's actually a good step in the right direction, okay. So you see, there are other countries that are very great because it has always been the debate. Scientists are talking, they are doing the researches, showing that there is danger, our fish stocks are dwindling. We go to the fisher communities, we hear of people going and they come back with less or few fish. Okay, so it's a problem. So now that Ghana is actually going the science-based and then listening to the scientists, actually making the right decisions, it's actually good. So big ups to the government of Ghana. Big ups to some big names who has actually made this a reality. I know of Professor Nunu of University of Ghana. In our very own Amameta, University of Cape Coast, we have so many professors and lecturers who are doing their best. Dr. Margaret Fafa Akwete. We have Professor Nobo Kwame Asare and the acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Dennis Walanyo Aleto. All of these people, Professor Griffin, they've been doing their best in regards to this education and then the science-based research. Dr. Emmanuel Echampon, they are all doing well. Professor Paul Kojo Asare, Paul Kojo Mensah, Paul Arizi, they are all doing so well. So now that all the voices and the message they put out there, it's actually being realized. It's actually good to be alive this moment to see the establishment.
All your efforts now.
So big ups to all of us, and then
big ups to you too as well. Big ups to him too as well for helping us get educated about it. Yes, Oma Kanwa Semasisiano, Ghana Yenya, Yehu, Yenina, it's for our good. Yes, for our fisheries, for our coast, for our betterment. So that say free abrabo muna ya kwa. Intina ya ka illegal mining no. Wa betina we asim wa say nsuo. Say we say bi owu na kwa we chiri mba na dan nsuo be no. Ombaiden omobeno. And as what we as marry na me wo epunimu ni na na so kwa we chiri mba na nambe no me den enwe. Inti say na ye pepris kasisia no yankai say e chiri mba so be den ebebo mo so ba be den e ba be use resources ayeso ye wa ye nyi na da ache so wa hwa ye kokora no ye bebisa ho asem. So this has been very insightful. This has been very educational. I have also learnt a whole lot. Yes, I've learnt a whole lot right here, and I believe that you have to. Inti sisi anu ko jina baby eka ho asem chiro bia wo standpoint bia obegina so aka ahwefo a mo hwe me awofo a mo wom mo ne mo mba entina ase enka ho asem students a mo wom mo ne mo fellow students and am fellow colleagues enka ho asem Ghana ye ko yenim ewo ye po ho nsem mu ana say baby a yigina na yigina. But thankfully we've been able to establish a marine protected area that is going to protect our marine ecosystem, which is very glad and a very, very, very great establishment. And we are hoping, say, this will not be the first and the last, but then more are going to come for us to promote our fisheries, combat illegal mining, combat overfishing, promote coastal resilience, and help us grow as a nation as well. So, yeah, now, mine, yeah, call him for insurance. And that does not speak well of us. As God has blessed Ghana, we hope we the individuals to we be a blessing to the country as well. So this has been Hot Vibes, and I've been your host Jessica Danso. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'll see you same time on Monday. Bye bye. When the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trends shaking the screens to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle